Hey, welcome back to Monday Ministry Moments. We're so excited to be with you again. We're back with the disorientation series, and Nathan's just done an awesome job today. Today you talked about anxiety, but what did you equate it to?
Yeah, I kind of said that anxiety for us is kind of like the check engine light on your car. Like when you're running down the road and you hear something starts to rattle or something doesn't sound quite right, and the next thing you know, the check engine light pops on, you're like, oh no. I think anxiety for us is that warning sign that something isn't right with our heart, and we need to get that seen, get that looked at. And I kind of said today, if you ignore your check engine light and you're like, it'll be fine, you keep driving, there's a good chance you're going to get stranded somewhere because you won't. Your car will break down, the engine will just stop, and you won't be able to make it. And for us as Christ followers, we really have to be diligent about going to the Creator to get it dealt with.
I would say, and something you even said today, that we think of anxiety, or the opposite of anxiety. We see it as peace. Yeah. But the Old Testament's a little different. Can you give us kind of interpretation of that, like their interpretation of peace?
So we look at peace and we think, this is just the absence of like the conflict in my life, and like everything is smooth sailing and like calm waters and all that stuff. And if you look in the Old Testament, they use the word shalom, and it has nothing to do with the absence of conflict, but everything to do with the presence of your Creator abiding with you, fully complete within inside of you. And all of these things kind of go into that. Yeah. And if we just look at this idea of absence of conflict, we miss out on the deeper meaning of it. And in fact, one of the most famous pronouncements of peace was right before the Israelites were about to go into the Promised Land. And this peace is pronounced over them. And ironically enough, they weren't in a season at all of peace or lack of war. They were about to go into a season of nothing but war. But it was God's presence with the people that allowed Aaron to be able to say, "Hey, peace, you'll be fine." So,
I love that. And so, go and wrap this up today. How are we supposed to respond to anxiety?
Get close to your Creator. Get close to your Heavenly Father. The 1 Peter verse we used today says, "Cast all of your anxieties onto Him." And when we can learn to get in that pattern of feeling that anxiety rising up in our heart, recognizing that as a check engine light or a warning light for our soul, and then we go straight to our Heavenly Father, who is the Creator of our soul and our heart. It's the same thing as if you see something wrong with your car and you take it to someone that's more knowledgeable about what's going on. Wow. You do the same thing with your heart. When your heart begins to feel anxiety, you go to your Creator, go to your Heavenly Father, and cast those anxieties onto Him.
What a great message, man. That was really, this message especially. If you didn't get to see it, please go down below, watch it. I think you'll really enjoy it. Awesome worship today as well. Yeah. It was really awesome seeing Russell there by himself. What a great song. Yeah. So if you missed out, please go back, watch it. We will see you next time. Until then, you can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and hmccfamily.com. Hey, thank you so much. See you next time. Peace out.
See you guys.